GNT Sports coming right back at you this week. Whew, man, we got some stuff to talk about, man. Dame, he's a buck now. Oh, my poor Sixers. Oh, my goodness. Week 3, the unexpected happened. Yeah, we're going to talk about all that this week. GNT Sports Talk. All right, so let me introduce my boys on the panel today. We got my man Joel.
What's going on, everybody? Ready for this week? A lot of things to talk about, like Larry just said, and turn it over to my guy, Tone.
The promoter.
Thank y'all, man. What's up? Yes, we got a lot to talk about, man. One in particular, you might see it on the screen, but yeah. We definitely got to talk about some stuff, man. We definitely got to talk about some stuff, man. Glad y'all came back.
And right now, we're missing one person on our panel that's usually sitting right there. That's Mr. Kev. Right now, he's actually still in Florida with his family. He was there at the game, Eagles versus the Bucks, and he witnessed that takeover in Florida. I'm pretty sure you heard more Eagles fans than Bucks fans that whole entire Monday night game. And Kev was right there in the midst of it. So Kev is actually here with us. He left us a message already. He said, "Let's go, boys. Have a great show." So he's already with us in spirit and typing. But let's go ahead and get into this conversation, man.
Yes,
So let's start off like we normally always do. Tone, I'm going to go ahead and put this on you. So you always come up with some kind of crazy facts and stats that we normally don't always think about. So right now it's time for a matter of facts with my man Tone, the promoter. It's on you, brother.
Yo. What's up, man? You know what's crazy that you say that I go with these facts and things that we might not think about, talk about. You know what I mean? We kind of brushed on it a little bit as far as with the Olympics, the basketball, team. No, I'm not going to talk about them dudes, but it's just got something to do with that, in light of talking about them. So, the Olympic flag. I mean, I don't know if we ever thought about it or ever, knew why it was made the way it was or the colors, all that type stuff. Like, all right, let me just see what's up with that. So many people know that each of the world's famous Olympic rings represents one of the 5 continents of the world. However, the rings were designed by some guy named Baron Pierre de Coubertin in 1912, and he stated that together with the white background and the colors, of the flags, it represented every nation that was competing in that year's event. So in 1912, the flag pretty much was made up of all the countries that was representing, that in 1912. And I don't know what that was because I ain't look it up, but that's how the flag was originated and was made in 1912. I was like, all right, solid. You know what I mean? Like I said, something we ain't never think about, but hey, that's how the flag was made and came about. The Olympic flag, that is.
I always wonder why they came up with those colors. Like why exactly those colors in the order that it actually was. And I guess that would make sense. There probably wasn't a whole lot of countries all involved, especially like it is today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
For sure. And so now that I'm gonna just go ahead and switch it up. That was the Olympics, but I'm gonna go to basketball. And this is just a did you know? Did you know that the Boston Celtics and the New York Knicks are the only teams to never move? Only teams that have never moved from, I guess, the city that they probably originated in to where they are now. The only 2 teams. Now,
Really?
the one team that I thought about, and I don't know why they wouldn't have said this. I know, like the Toronto Raptors, they never was anywhere else other than Toronto, right?
Yeah. I think they only was in Toronto.
I mean, I don't know
I
when
think they started the franchise out there.
So what
Now, when Charlotte? How about when Charlotte left? Like Charlotte, the Hornets. I think that's the team that went. If
New
I'm not
Orleans.
mistaken, they went to New Orleans. Okay, so they went to New Orleans. Supersonics went to the OKC.
OKC, right,
I know
right.
that. I'm not sure. You probably right. And I think it wasn't a team that left and went to Canada.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
think
why
they
they
just
said that. Yeah,
originated that franchise just originated in Canada
right.
and stayed there. Because remember Vancouver, was the Vancouver Grizzlies was there. Then they moved to Memphis. But I don't know if an
Right.
NBA team moved because a team was never called the Raptors. You know what I'm saying? Like
No.
to move to Toronto.
Right.
So I don't know when that fact, but Toronto, they franchise started back in the '90s, right?
I think so.
And I'm sure
Yeah.
this fact had to be written after that. So I don't know why they didn't put that in there, but I'm thinking Toronto should be in there as well.
Interesting.
But hey, I mean, who am I? I'm just throwing a promoter, right?
Let's go to show that the misery of New York has been going on when it comes to the Knicks for a long time, man.
Oh man,
A
to
long
never
time.
move, yeah, to have
To
never
never
moved.
move. Still be the same area. Never move.
Like that's why. But because Boston, they win championships. They, what I mean,
Yeah,
they cool. They cool. They all right in their existence of staying there. But
exactly. They won
but
enough
yeah,
chips that they're good for a long time.
yeah, I think Knicks only got one,
Yeah, I
right?
think so. Yeah.
Uno, right?
Yeah.
Just like another team I know. But anywho,
Really? Okay. Keep it going with your
yeah.
facts, Tone.
But no, we gonna stay in basketball. All right. Yo, all right. So 60%. Did we know that? Well, question for the panel. Question for y'all. Y'all seen the documentary Broke, right? The ESPN 30 for 30, right? Y'all seen that, right?
For what?
No, I didn't see it.
Remember ESPN had the series 30 for 30s?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I seen
And
some of them, but what specific
did
one?
did y'all ever see the episode, the one that was just called Broke?
No.
No.
And it pretty much went into every sport. Well, maybe not every sport. I think it was mainly like just basketball and football. But of the percentages of players going broke after playing in the sport.
It
No, I
wasn't
didn't
like
catch it.
Antoine
I
Walker in
heard
that.
of it.
Yeah, he might have been highlighted. If I remember, he
Mhm.
might have been highlighted in that. But I know he got a documentary out that I seen. His type of episode. Like he was letting cats hold 50,000, 100,000 just here and there. He would always, I think he said every away game, he would buy himself, the coach and the coaching staff Armani exchange suits for every away game. So 41 times he bought himself and the coaching staff, head coach, all Armani suits. Like, yo, we gotta look in style. Like, you know what I mean? And he just blew his money, man. 125. I think what $125 million he had or he signed or just made it within his career and was just doing dumb stuff, man. Like he was spending the money like it just was never going to run out. And he had to continue to be good. Then he just got big like the Michelin Man. You know what I mean? But no. So to my point to that, or my fact to that was that 60% of NBA players on average become broke after 5 years. But like this, that was to my point of because y'all know that NFL players, I think I heard that they don't get paid on the off season. Like they pretty much get paid like when training camp
Every week,
starts.
right?
Right,
You know what I
training
mean?
camp.
And I guess they
Yeah.
got 3 ways. Then they got 3 ways to get paid. Like I guess you can get one lump sum, monthly, and then bi-weekly.
Right.
You know what I mean? How you break that joint down. But I said, damn, 5 years, man. 5 years at the plan. You done? You spent?
Done.
No money?
Yo,
Yeah.
look at your boy Devon was the St. Joe's boy, West.
Oh, Delonte
Oh,
West.
Delonte.
God,
I
yeah.
mean, I think his situation was more of
Yeah, he got
Yeah.
mental
caught
health,
up in.
man. He had
Yeah,
mental health. He wasn't in his right his right marbles. Once I don't know if anything happened while he was in the league. You know what I'm saying? But he took a turn for the worse, man. He just can't get back, man. Then it would seem like he got on track a couple years ago, or you know what I
Yeah,
mean. Recently, Mark Cuban, I think they said
yeah.
was out there
Mark
helping.
Cuban helped him out a little bit, and then
Mm.
I think he relapsed and went back.
Yeah, because they got him on, somebody filmed him again, tripping out, or just back
Mm.
outside, and I'm just like, damn, man, like
It's
it's
a
just
shame, bro.
it can't get right, man. All that talent, he had them stories, man. Where are they now?
Yeah,
And it's just like you be just thinking, like, wow, that talent, man, that God gave you, man. Anybody would ask for that or want that, and you know, I guess a little mental health thing, will affect that.
absolutely. It's a
Yeah,
shame. I mean, that's why like players like the LeBrons is out there and like the big name guys. Well, Jordan obviously, but you got these big name guys that have that stature and that name, but they also about like their bread and expanding. You know what I mean? They didn't do
Mhm.
anything to hurt their name, to hurt their brand, and to hurt everything that is them. You know what I mean? And like those guys have to be like respected off of the strength of they still have a good name and they've been around for a long time. You know what I mean? And
right.
there's so many players that just like look at John Morant.
Yeah,
Like he's literally about to
he,
hurt his back
yeah.
if he keep on
He
going the way
he's
he
gonna be
is.
on that 30 for 30 that Tone was just
Yep.
talking about. I mean,
I mean,
it's
he
sad
he'll
too.
be on it though, but he'll be on it because he'd be going to jail because what I mean, he just ain't trying to learn, from
Right.
like. But what's crazy? I think his situation wouldn't even be, for real, carrying a gun or whatever, because I'm sure he probably has his permit, and down south is them gun laws different. So
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
sure he's probably able to have the pistol in Memphis, you know what I mean, like where he's at, and you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
he was
How
good.
he's acting
He
with
was
it. Yeah.
good, right? He was good on that part. It was just that what are you asking for? Are you asking for that type of energy? Because when you promote that, when you acting like that's what you is, that's who gonna come at you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, obviously, them gangster rappers that they rap how they rap. You hear them going to different cities and having shows, and they be getting shot at because people be hearing what you talk about. Oh, that nigga tough. We gonna
Yeah.
see if you tough.
They
So
trying to rob them or whatever,
right,
to see if they
right.
really about that life.
So Ja, like I said, Ja, you asking and looking for the wrong energy by promoting that, always popping off when you see a camera and you ain't playing. You want to and remember when he celebrated the one time he
Yep.
like
Yeah,
this dude,
he
like
a
what do
wild
you want to
dude.
do? Like what do you want to do? Do you want to be a ball player or a gangster? Like I don't get it. Like you shooting him? Like what you doing? What was you doing to him? Like
Yeah, it's sad. God given ability, talent out of this world.
right, and yeah, and head sometimes ain't be screwed on all the way tight.
That's crazy. Anyway, so outside of that, you got any more, Tone?
Yes, sir. Did we know that the tallest player that ever played in the NBA and the shortest player to ever play in the NBA played for the same team before? Do we know that?
At the same time?
At the same time, 1 year, one season they played together. Now, who was the tallest player to ever play in the NBA?
Is there a new bowl?
Correct. Who
Yeah, he
was the
played with
shortest player to ever
Spud
play?
Webb. Spud Webb.
Spud. And what would you say, Larry?
Muggsy Bowles.
Bingo,
Muggsy.
Muggsy. Manute was 7'7", and Muggsy was 5'3". And they played for the Washington Bullets the 87-88 season. When I look when
Oh.
I looked this up though, and obviously I mean I knew how tall Muggsy Bogues was.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, I ain't never think about this. Dog, ain't that like a little person, like a midget? Yo, I never knew an NBA player. I meant to
No
play the
way.
NBA, yo.
Dude, that's not a little person, dude. That is not a little person.
I never knew that. Yo, I said that was a
Yo,
good fun fact. I never knew a little person
female
played
that's
the NBA.
5 foot that's listening to this podcast, please disregard what Tone the promoter said. He did not mean that you are a little person.
He'll told, man.
I
It's the
think it's
wrong
under
thing, but yo,
feet, bro.
like yo, whoa. Hold on.
Oh,
My wife is 5'2".
hey, look, that's
Larry, you and some midgets, bro. That's what he's trying to say.
yo, that's the human side.
Oh my god.
Yo, Toe, just because she like 6'3", don't mean that somebody 5'3"
Yo, nah.
is
I'm
a
sorry,
dork.
man. I'm sorry, but I said, dang, yo, that's 5'3". My son 5'5". Come on, man. My son,
Isn't that classified
yo,
a little person?
my son
Okay.
5'5", he 11, man. Come on, man.
So he my height.
Yo.
Thanks. I
Yo.
really appreciate you pointing that out.
Yo, you gonna have somebody
5,
walking up
6
to you,
with 10,
Tone,
though.
what you say about my mama?
Yeah, right.
5,
My
6
my
with
knee
10,
my
though.
kneecap's gonna be in trouble, man. But listen. So look, I got a couple more facts, a couple more little fun facts. The NFL, yo, NFL fun facts. Did we know that the Chicago Bears has never had a 4,000-yard passer in the season?
Never.
Obviously, you know they had the obviously the likes of Jay Cutler, who else? The
Probably hurt all the time.
McMahon back in the day. You had Rex Grossman. He took them to a Super Bowl, yo.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Like,
Yeah.
that's wild to say, but that boy. Well, he didn't take him to the Super Bowl. Urlacher and that defense took him to the Super Bowl.
True.
So,
True, but he didn't win that Super Bowl.
no, he didn't. He
He
didn't.
definitely didn't win it. He got him
didn't.
there, but he ain't win it.
He didn't. Never mind. Detroit Lions. Y'all talk about. Yo, single this out, man. Y'all talk about these dudes not being good and all. Y'all ain't been there forever and
Here we go.
Right?
Here we go.
Did we know that the Detroit Lions has had 2 separate stretches of 30 years without a playoff win? 2 separate stretches of 30 years without a playoff win. Why is that still an NFL franchise? I don't know. I do not know, y'all.
Okay. First things first. They don't call the Detroit Lions the America's team, not even America City or America nothing. All right. So they can have
that
horrible
organization's
stretches.
in the NFL, man. I'm not trying to hear whatever they don't get them called.
They can have all those stretches. It doesn't matter. All right. They've been the walking doormat for like the NFL for a long time, and they still get all kind of people buying tickets to go and see that garbage. So they're good now. I hope they're good now. But
I don't know.
They don't have America's nothing on them, so they can have those stretches. But y'all,
no, they cannot. Get the hell out of here. They cannot have
but y'all,
get out of here.
They held to a high standard and they come up short every year.
And what y'all do every year?
Listen.
Hey, I got another fact. We can get it. We can talk.
All right, go ahead. We're going to get into that.
Well, yo, do we know that the youngest Hall of Famer to ever been inducted in the NFL? Take a stab at it. What age y'all think that was? The youngest player to ever been inducted in the NFL Hall of Fame. Just take a stab, quick stab. And
the youngest player when he got inducted?
Yeah, because obviously, you got to still wait. Keep in mind, obviously, you got to wait, 5-6 years or whatever.
Right.
So,
I mean, say 28, 29.
You said 28, 29 years old. That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Larry?
Wow. I would think mid-30s.
34.
34.
Yeah. Okay. I was thinking like 30. Yeah. I
34.
was thinking
I
like
thought it
35,
was going to
36.
be something way
Something
younger.
crazy, yeah, right?
Yeah, that's the only reason I said
Like, boy was 17 when he got
Yeah.
inducted. Like, what?
Like
What
what?
did he play?
No, I'm thinking
No.
21. He played 4 years and waited for another 4. He's 29.
Right? No, that's a good guess. But no, 34. And it was Gale Sayers, y'all.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Gale Sayers, because he played from 65 to 71. And he was inducted in 1977 at 34. Tone facts.
Yeah,
They go
that's
tone facts. Tone facts.
my man. Just so you know, that's kind of going back. I think you need to apologize to Kev.
Who? Me?
Uh-huh. He said, my mom is 5 foot, so my mom's a midget.
Oh, my God.
It's already started, though.
That's why I said what I said. Listen. He did not mean
No,
that.
I'm talking about Muggsy Bogues. I'm talking
So that's just in case, Kev, for you, bro.
No, I'm talking about
second.
I'm talking about Muggsy Bogues, man. Nobody else but Muggsy. I'm singling Muggsy out. All right, I'm talking to Tyrone. His real name is Tyrone. So I'm talking to Tyrone Bogues, man. Tyrone Muggsy Bogues. Okay, no one else. I don't know anybody else that height, but Muggsy Tyrone Bogues. Okay, now clean it up. I'm sorry, Karen. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Karen. Like that.
No, Karen Mack, Miss Karen Mack. I'm sorry.
Oh God. Okay. All right. So let's get.
They're gonna beat me up for that.
Oh,
yeah, everybody
man.
looking at you, huh?
It's cool. It's cool. Cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm big enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you never had to watch it back until tomorrow.
It's cool.
You gonna have to hold everyone back like this.
Yeah, right. They gonna have to get on their shoulders. They gonna have to get on each other's shoulders. Like the Little Rascals. That little episode of Little Rascals.
He said, but wait, Tom, what? Oh, but wait, Tone, you work with my mom.
Right, yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You work with Miss Karen. Didn't know you thought she was a midget, though. All right, let's go. Didn't know. I didn't know you thought that. Sorry, Miss Karen.
No. See, y'all taking it out of context. Not called midgets anymore. They call them little people. So
yeah, little people with dwarfs.
You making it seem, you know what I mean, worse saying midget, man. I didn't say that. I said little person.
I was just saying what you thought.
I know we just reacted to what you said, bro.
As a little person, I'm like, whoa, wait a minute.
Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa.
He did not mean that.
Hey, man, that was part of my fact. That was a fact, man.
He was a midget.
That played in NBA. No, it's not. See y'all taking it out of context. He played in NBA.
Classified as a little person
playing in the NBA. See, y'all gotta finish it. You gotta finish the quote. Let's move on. Man.
All right. I'm sorry. We're done. All right. So, all right. All right, we're gonna move on. All right. So, some major just happened in the NBA. We gotta go ahead and touch on it. And it has nothing to do with the height of anybody. It has everything to do with the
is some height. It's gonna be high level to this, man.
Yeah, when it comes to the level of what happened. I'm talking about this man right here. We got to talk about it, gentlemen. What happened today was a blockbuster event in the NBA. And it's only right that we talk about this thing right now. So now, Joel, you have all the information of who went where, right?
Yeah, I can pull it up.
Yeah,
But
see if you can go ahead and pull it up because it's a lot of underlying players that went along because we're kind of concentrating on just the main guys. The Drew Holiday that went over to Portland that's planning on not probably being there, aka here we go to the Sixers possibly, or he may be going over to Miami. Yeah, I know that's what's out there. Obviously Dame going over to the Bucks, and then Aiken
right.
going over to Portland as well. But there's a lot of underlying players that went along that went over to Phoenix and what have you. So, Joel, you got all that information already?
Yeah, so you got Nurkic and actually Grayson Allen and Nazir Little and Keon Johnson ended up going to the Suns when the Suns got involved in the three-team deal where they sent Aiton and a few other players out as well. But I mean that's what we were talking about earlier. I mean, obviously Dame with the Bucks and what Giannis is a huge is the story. But if you look at this trade, I mean, you're looking at a team that already got Bradley Beal, that already had obviously Brooks and Durant over in Phoenix. They just got so much better. And then in conjunction with that, they also one of the teams out in the West ended up getting weaker. You know what I mean? So, in addition to getting better, for Phoenix, now you got Portland that's, not going to be that competitive as they would have been with Dame Lillard, obviously. But that was the big part of the trade that no one's really talking about, where Portland actually got better as well. Not just the Bucks. But yeah, that was pretty much the few other bullet points on that as far as the trade went. And I mean, but you still can't ignore Giannis and Dame Dollar over with the Bucks in the East, and it's gonna be a problem.
As a Sixers fan, it's going to be a problem.
Oh
And
yeah,
like, so we're over as a Philadelphia fan, we're over here looking at like, all right, what are we going to do with James Harden? Are we going to move him? Is he going to be part of that move to go ahead and go over to, maybe we could possibly try to get Dame? Like, what kind of moving parts is everything going to be all part of? And then this drops. And the first thing, as soon as I didn't even hear about it because it was actually my day off, so I took a nap. Go figure. I'm an old man now. But when I woke up from my nap, I got a text message from Tone. And Tone, tell us what you said. You don't remember.
I mean, damn, what? I text you. I text
your
you about this
your
already.
voice message.
Yeah.
Oh, because
You
I'm
did a
about to
whole
say,
voice message.
oh, that we listen, man. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 Cancun for the Sixers, man. Because
That's it.
listen, man. This James Harden saga, man. This it messed us up if we was ever a potential candidate to land Dame, because I do believe it would have probably been a 3-way deal. And probably Harden would have maybe got shipped, somewhere, but we'd have had to let go of Maxey. I mean, just in order to get that done, because that's what they said. Portland was saying, like, if y'all want Dame, we want Maxey. So, or the Sixers may have couldn't find, I guess, a good third team to will them in to get rid of Dame, because they could have the third team could have sent the player to Portland, you know what I mean, to replace.
Right.
We probably just couldn't get that done. And that's like I said, man, the Harden thing, man, that weakens us, because if he really doesn't want to play with us, then we got to get rid of him, because without him, we're not obviously a better team. And then to get rid of him to just get 4 role players, I don't really want that either. So we're just still stagnant.
Right.
This whole ordeal, man, with the James Harden just messed us up, and it just obviously got worse with now this trade, because I don't care what nobody say, man. You put Dame Dollar with Giannis Antetokounmpo, Poco,
Right.
and them they already done won a championship. That's what I'm saying. He dude didn't already won a championship, right?
Mhm.
without joining forces, without, you know what I'm saying, bringing Brian and you know what I mean,
Right.
George digging up Kobe and all that. No, but they didn't do all that, right? Giannis stayed there. They built from the muscle, and he also said too before that he would never ever leave and go jump ship to go be on a team. Like they got to come here. He said, I like it here in Milwaukee. You come here.
Mm.
So they did that, man. And he should retire a buck, and Dame should retire a buck, and they gonna make some noise, man. And they still got Brook Lopez too.
I
Yo,
mean,
Yo,
that's what I was
like,
gonna say. They got
they
Dame,
still got
Pat Connaughton,
like,
Middleton, Giannis, and Brook Lopez. That's their
dog,
starting
come
lineup.
on, man. They gonna flame. They gonna
like,
flame us, man.
uh,
Well,
uh,
not only that, but just to go back a little bit. You talk about the trade. So say, obviously, take the Bucks out of the deal and throw in the Sixers in there. You got obviously Maxey. You had Harden that we could have moved, and if needed be, I mean, they could have did something with Tobias because he's
They
always
would have.
been in
No,
the same thing.
no, he was.
But
They
you
would have.
got them three players, right? So think about the players that the Bucks threw in and moved. Allen and Holiday. So like you can't tell me our package was not gonna
Better
be
than that.
better than that.
It was.
Like
It was. Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah.
talk about. I'm saying you got Harden and Tobias Harris. I think was a better package than what they got.
yeah,
I mean,
But
and then
him
you
running his
involve
mouth.
right. You involve Phoenix, so you got that. Phoenix still would have got everything they got from Portland,
Yeah, Aiton would have
and
probably still went
right,
there because you know what I
right.
mean.
I mean, there was some
But
draft picks involved as well, but I mean,
but I don't
players
know. I don't
wise,
know. We would have had to send him a big though because um Nurkic is going to replace Aiton in Phoenix. So we would have had to
right,
send, or somebody would have had to send a big to.
right. But that's what I'm saying. Them two teams would have still been involved with us.
Oh, you saying? Oh,
Nur,
you just saying
Nurkic,
replace? Just
yeah,
replace?
Nurkic still would have went to Phoenix. Aiton still would have went to
Would have went to
Portland,
Blazers
along with Harden and Tobias
and
Harris.
Tobias. Yeah,
mm,
yeah.
yeah.
That's
But
better
yeah.
than Drew Holiday and what? Who was the other guy? Garrison, Grayson.
Grayson Allen.
That's right,
But your boy want to act like a nut. He want to act like a little punk, a little nut, and he messed
right.
up the deal. He could have been, in Portland. With it being, I don't know if he said he wanted his own team. You know what I mean, per se, but going out there
That
with
would have
that,
been
it
his
could
own
have been
team.
right.
That would have been
Yeah.
his own team for sure.
Right.
He would have been Aiton,
Put it.
Tobias Harris, Harden, and then
The
everybody else
rest of the
that they
guys, the
got
boy
over there.
Anthony
Yeah,
Simons.
Simons. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
that,
they they
then he
they
could have
they
did
would have
his
had a.
thing.
Yeah, they had a nice thing. Man, James, he messed it up for us, and he's messing it up for himself.
Yep.
Right.
Because where does he go now? What does he do?
We
I
know
think
where
he's
he's going.
well. He's still trying to go to L.A. Well, besides the strip club that we
Yeah,
talking
that's what
about.
I was going. That's what
Yeah,
I
I
was
got you.
going on.
Yeah, yeah. Besides the club, but he's still trying to get to L.A. But I think one of the biggest things about this trade that made Portland extra happy is that besides the fact that they got the whole entire package that they got for Dame with
They
Drew,
didn't send
you
him to
know for
Miami.
sure that they're going to flip him as well. So they're going to get somebody else or at least another package just for Drew. But it can't be so high because he's literally on his last year of his contract.
Right, and he's up
So
there too.
But you see what he said, right? You see what was crazy what he said yesterday. um, I don't know if this was purposely done or I don't know why he was getting interviewed, but they asked him, I guess his future, or whatever he thought about, Milwaukee. He was just like, obviously, I love what they got going here. I mean, we won here already. We just, let's keep doing it. We want to do it again. He's like, I'm a buck for life. You know what I mean? I don't plan on going nowhere. And then today happens. And he said this yesterday.
oops.
I mean,
Dang.
I'm looking at
The nature of the business, boy. You
Yeah,
got
man.
it.
yeah, I'm looking at the Trailblazers. So think about that trade like that we just hypothetically brought up. So they have Simons, like you said. They got Shaden Sharp, Jeremy Grant, Scoot Henderson, Matisse Thybulle.
Ooh,
Like
they do
with
got.
Tobias Harris, Aiton, and Harden on that team instead of
I
bringing
forgot they drafted that boy. I forgot that.
That's what I'm saying. Like it. Oh man. I mean, obviously that's probably the best package that came across for them. So I mean, they
Yeah,
got that. But
once James Softon started acting like how he
right.
started acting, you know what
But
I mean?
Can you imagine if Maxi was part of the deal and them getting 8 and then having all that what they have
Well,
like that would
Maxie would have went to Portland. That's where he
right
wanted. That's who wanted him. So
right
he would have went there.
yeah. But I'm saying
But I don't know. Can
even I
Maxie had to
think
play
even
with the boy Scoot though?
I don't
no, but
know.
that's what I'm obviously Portland wanted him, but I'm saying hypothetically speaking, if Maxi wasn't part of the
Wasn't part of
deal,
the deal. But that's what
that's
they
still to
said
me
though,
that's still a
man.
better deal like
Yeah,
than what
it
they
still
got.
was, but they were saying if Maxie name wasn't on the deal, they didn't want it.
They didn't
Ain't want
want
no
nobody,
business.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
So even if
But they
Hart was
went
a
and
part
got
of it,
Holiday, which is older, and I mean,
well,
I
like you
don't even.
said, or like Larry said, that might just be a deal to get him out of there
Just getting
because
flipped.
Right.
They're
because
gonna
yeah,
flip him.
where unless they want him there to mentor Scoop, for that 1 year, you know what I mean?
Right.
Try showing the ropes.
Jew
I,
Jew ain't Dame. You know what I mean?
but Dame ain't want to do that. Dame said if they drafted him that he definitely wanted to be traded.
But that was like kind of like a disrespectful thing in his eyes, and I get it because
I
he's pretty
mean,
much almost the same version guy as
mhm,
Dame. So,
mhm.
and in his eyes, like, hold on, you're literally drafting my replacement.
Yeah, I mean, Dame seen the writing on the wall, man. He
Yeah, he had to.
shouldn't be acting like that. If
I
that was the
mean,
case, I mean,
he played his part strong though for the last two
he
three years
did, and
because
right, he did. That's why
he
I
was
don't.
giving them opportunities. They made a couple little moves, getting Jeremy Grant and a few
No,
people.
when they traded C.J. McCollum, if I was him,
That was it.
I would have
Right
been
then
like,
and
I'm
there,
out of
Yep.
here.
he should have been going. Right.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm out of here. Y'all gonna trade a 26, 27-point guy a night? No, we're trying to
Mhm.
win. With it?
Right.
Mhm.
Nah, I'd have been like, nope, I'm out of here.
Yo, I remember 5 years ago, Tone, me and you was talking, and you was like, "Yo, that's the best backcourt in basketball, Dame
I thought
and
at the time,
CJ."
yeah, I was like,
That,
yo, they could be a problem.
and then a number of years later, they ship off CJ. It's like, whoa, where did that come from? And didn't even get anything that was worth like his value, in my opinion. But
You know
I
what's
think they
crazy?
believed in Anthony Simons. But
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean,
he
he's
had
not CJ.
upside. No, he got upside. He could shoot. He could play. I mean, I'm not.
Right, right.
But nah, he ain't got no CJ. He ain't got a CJ package. The
Mm-mm.
pause.
but it's
That was
it's
wild. That was wild.
but not, let's look at this Bucks team. So realistically,
Yeah,
I look
pull up
at
their
this team.
roster, Joel. What they roster look like now?
I mean, I pulled it up. They have Pat Connaughton. They have Brooke Lopez, Giannis, Dame, and Chris Middleton.
Fam,
That's
but
Who
the
they
that who
have the
that
starting
who
same.
that
five.
who that backup? Who that point guard? Who that guards?
I'm gonna pull it up now. Hold on one
They
second.
literally got almost exactly everybody from last year, except just take out Jew and
Right.
put in
That's
Dame.
it. That's what I'm saying.
Yo,
That's
That's
you
literally
what
what
I'm
they did.
saying.
replacing
That's what I'm saying. The
Drew
Sixers
with Dame?
package. Oh man,
Yes,
bro, the Sixers trade package would have been way better.
And I told my homie today, I said, yo, just like I said, listen, man, on paper and what that team should display on the court, you can't tell me that team ain't gonna make the championship. You can't tell me that. You
Yeah,
can't tell me
Malik.
that they're not
Yeah,
right.
Beasley. You got Jay Crowder, Dragic still there. AJ Green. Yeah, let me see who else.
Malik
Anybody?
Beasley,
Chris
okay.
Livingston. Brooke and Robin, if he's still there, both of them are there actually, and your boy Bobby Portis, which we talked about last. He was on the
USA,
USA team.
USA,
But,
USA,
I can't believe he was on the team, man. I just can't believe
USA.
they should have asked me to play, man. Like what?
Let's go after LeBron. Nah, we got Bobby Portis. Okay, I'm sorry. Back. Let's get away from that. So basically, you're replacing Jew for Dame, pretty much. That's pretty much.
They already was the #1 seed last year.
Well,
too.
hold on.
Even though they
Allen,
got bounced.
Grayson Allen also left.
Oh, okay. And
I
Grayson
mean, he
Allen.
was a key player.
He was
solid.
He wasn't no star,
he
but
was
he
solid.
was in there. He was in
But-
the mix.
but-
Dude, Harden and Tobias, friggin' Holiday or Allen. Which two you taking?
No, I'm with you. I'm
we
with
in
you.
trouble, man.
But peep this, right? The biggest thing for me that when I looked at this trade, I was like, all those times when they're going down the stretch is a tight game, and they keep trying to give it to Giannis to go ahead and try to make points happen. And then when he can't back nobody down, he go all the way back out to the key, and then he run as hard as he can to go ahead and get fouled. You don't got to worry about that no more. Now you got Davis like, just give him the ball.
And you got the third option in Middleton.
Yep. Because all attention is going to be on Dame. Then you know for sure that Giannis is going to have any kind of rebound or any kind of reflection or any kind of major block, anything. He's going to get all that down there, and then on the side is going to be Middleton. Family, this is it's scary. It's going to be scary.
You know how you're going to have to really just play them one-on-one. Like you can't really double anybody.
Right.
Brooke Lopez going to knock the trade out.
Right.
So you can't leave him. Don't leave him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you leave Giannis, he gonna go cut back door. He gonna throw his whole body in the room. You double Dame. He gonna find Chris Middleton.
Right. That's what I'm saying. The crazy part was the last report that I heard was Toronto was actually
right. They were, and I was hearing that they were trying to even get
I never thought. Yeah, I never even thought that the Bucks would try to make this move. And then for what they gave up is small, man. To me, obviously the whole package with Ayton and all that going to Portland, that makes it better. But still, just take the Bucks out of the equation. You slide a team like the Sixers in and send Tobias Harris and Harden, along with what Phoenix got involved in. So Phoenix still gets what they got. But now you got Harden and friggin' Tobias Harris. It would have been a way better package than what the Bucks offered. Obviously, Allen's a little younger than Tobias and Harden, obviously, but Holiday is up there as well, But oh man,
you good, man, Joel. Like I don't understand why.
Yeah,
you got freaking what you call the EO over there. Not making a damn move. No, we're not sending Maxey nowhere. Okay, now you got to deal with Dame.
I know,
Dame
right?
and Giannis. How about that?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Because you ain't want to get rid of Maxey.
Okay.
Now I'm on Team Maxey when it comes to holding on to him, so I get it. But yeah, not all right.
Now you got
Maxey. I hope your defense is good because you got to deal with that man. You got to deal with that man.
That's what I'm saying, man. See, that's what I'm saying, man. Don't get me wrong. And me saying this, man, I'm not coming at I'm not saying I don't like Maxey or you know what I'm saying. Like I don't think Bo's a talent. I don't think he's gonna be great. But to me, when I was thinking about Dame Lillard, as far as like him coming to Philly and Maxey being part of the deal, I was really thinking about Joel Embiid.
Right.
Because
the biggest thing.
Because I'm not saying him and Maxey can't ever win together, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they ain't winning next year together like them two right now.
Right.
Maxie is there. He's on the peak. He's about to get there. But
Mm-hmm.
when he get there, Embiid's
Joel is
not going to
down
be the Embiid that he is right now.
right now that he
So
would have been with Dame.
right. That was
Yep.
what I was trying to. Everybody was trying to kill me. Oh no, Tony, you tripping? I wouldn't trade Maxie. He gonna be this. He gonna be that. Yes, he
Right.
is. Yes, he is. Whether it's going to be here in Philly or somewhere else, yes, boy, is going to
Right.
be a problem. But if
Right.
we was trying to win something and build something, at least maybe multiple, man, we could have got multiple championships with Damon and Embiid.
Definitely out of that team. Yeah.
So
Right.
I mean, and like you said, now we got to deal with him and Giannis possibly being able to win multiple. It's doomsday for Philly, man. Like Embiid is been great, man. That's all I'm gonna say because at some
Yep.
point we ain't
It's
gonna be able
gonna
to beat them.
happen.
This team is not going to be able to beat them. The Sixers team that's assembled right now today, as we're talking right now, will not beat that team.
Nope.
So what are they going to do? Right? What are they doing right now? Who are they on the phone with right now to try to better our situation? And even if it's getting, it has to be getting rid of Harden because he's right now he's a distraction. He doesn't want to play. I'm not showing up to camp. Like, all right, man, let's move on then. Let's move on from ball.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I hope we actively on the jack trying to get something done because we in trouble, man. We are in
Yep.
trouble.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, man. I mean, you hit the nail on the head that I was thinking about. I'm a huge Maxi fan, but I mean, you just got two great players right now. One that's actually, I mean, the league MVP, and you got someone that's on the uptrend, and you kind of like, as soon as, like you said, as soon as one goes up, the other one's on a decline.
Right.
And he's already impatient. He's been processed out already. He's like, I'm
Yeah.
processed
Yeah.
out
He
already.
tired of
We
that.
need to
Right.
win now, and
Right.
it's not going to happen. And he's probably the most upset person today. I mean, I'm
Oh
pissed
God.
off as a fan. I can only imagine. Like, and then like I'm saying, we breaking down the straight. Like, you couldn't go get him. Like, I think they would have got it done with just Maxi. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Right. Like them
To
two
send
teams. Right.
Maxi, you take Maxi and the two teams that were involved with Phoenix, and they would have got it done, and then we would have had Dame here, and then figure that out if he's upset and does he still want to go play with Miami still. I mean, I'm sure he's in Milwaukee now with the Bucks. Like, all right, whatever. Like, I like this team. Like that we got around. I like our chances, especially coming out the East.
All right. So, as a Sixers fan, the only thing I can hope for right now is getting Drew Holiday. That's the only other player that's out there that's going to be like kind of like the point guard that we kind of need, and defensively, he's going to be a problem, especially with Embiid down there in the box. Like I'm hoping they work. Okay, I don't think that's whatever tone. You know, know what I'm talking about. But it's I think defensively that like he will work here. Like go ahead and bring him back to Philly and make that work. I don't know
To
how
guard
y'all feel
Dame,
about it.
to guard Dame.
Right. Because who gonna guard him? Maxie
Listen,
gonna foul out? Like,
I love your enthusiasm, bro, but it don't even matter, bro. It
yeah.
don't
Right.
matter.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we
I'm
in
a
Like I
Philly
think
trouble.
the
fan to them,
only
man.
team, the
We are in
only team
trouble.
that will have fighting
It's
chance is going to
Boston.
be Boston, right?
Right. Because they got two dudes who can get busy on a perimeter for 25 plus on any given night on
But guess
consecutive nights together.
but guess what?
Um.
Right.
Marcus Smart is gone, so they don't even got that
Yeah,
defensive
they
guy
ain't got
there
the
anymore.
dog. Yeah, they ain't got the
Yeah,
dog. Yeah, they ain't
Right.
got that dog. Yeah, that would have been up in Dame's face. You know what I mean?
exactly. Oh, but hold on,
Dude,
we have
what if
Patrick
they
Beverly.
wait, and we better not let we better not let Boston go get Drew.
Right.
Woo!
Right.
We better not let that happen. If Portland don't want him, they let him go. They want to deal him, or they waive him, or whatever. They better not let Boston go get that dude, man, because you know that's what they gonna probably be thinking about.
Or Miami get
Yeah.
him.
Right.
Or Miami, yeah, or Miami, yeah, because yeah. So, um,
That clock is ticking
all I
for real,
know
for real.
is, man, we are in trouble. I don't even know if we even have anything left to say. That's all I know. That's all what I got out of
Imagine
what
if
we
you
just
was
talked about.
a Sixers season ticket holder hearing this.
Oh,
Dude, I
they
was
be up for sale right now.
dude,
For
I
the
was
low. I'm like,
driving and I saw that pop up. I'm like, oh, David, what? I'm like sending it to you guys. I'm like, no way. I'm
yo,
like, damn.
Oh, okay.
It
So
was
how about
bad.
this? Let's kind of get away from that and let's go back into what you just got finished saying, Tone. We are in trouble.
mm-hmm.
Let's go over week 3 of the
We ain't
NFL.
in trouble.
We the boys are in trouble.
Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah, hold your hat on that. Hold your hat on that. We are in
so
trouble.
so
Man.
so Tone, first loss of the year. None of us expected that loss. Nobody expected that.
No.
We was expecting y'all to lose to a bird like one of these games soon for you, but we expect no Cardinal. All right, we was expecting the Eagle, maybe a Seahawk, maybe we'll give you some work, but we weren't expecting the Cardinal. So disappointed wise, how do you feel?
Well, obviously that loss that loss stinks. Yeah, I mean that loss stings. And I don't know if you would believe me, but I mean, obviously fellow, Cowboys fans that I talked to, throughout the week, during the games, before the game, all that stuff, right? And me and my homie, my homie that lives out in Houston, my man Edger, I mean, man Edge, we was on the phone, right? And he's like, yo, it's always that one game, that oh shit game, or that oh man, one of these fucking kind of games. And he says to me, he said, bro, I got that feeling, man. And I'm like, nah, like, come on, man. Like, no way. He was like, Tone, I don't know. He's like, something right now ain't sitting well. And he was just like, yo, he's like, if we win this game, it's gonna be close. And I'm like, what? Like, you tripping. But obviously, it happened. And then what I got from it though, what I mean, from like just another point of view, I think we were really still in shock from the Trey Diggs injury. Because we was just laxed on defense. It was a couple times where we was like still talking while the plays going on. That's why the ball ran the 45-yard line. Because everybody was like, what the hell? What we supposed to do? Like, dog, I think they wasn't there mentally, what I mean, from the Trey Diggs joint. And they obviously they took this team, what I mean, lightly, and the result was the result. And not to mention playing behind the flag, like that killed us, what I mean, being undisciplined, what I mean, the whole game, and obviously playing behind on the road. This team, we wasn't ready. Got smacked in the face early, and it happened. You know what I'm saying? But nothing I ain't too worried about. You know what I mean? What I am worried about though, what we got to fix is that red zone efficiency.
Mm-hmm.
That right there was major because even with the way we played, we got in that red zone 5 times. 5 times, man. We only scored once, and that was a field. And that was a touchdown. We only scored 1 touchdown. But like, if we can turn, like that's what I'm saying. 5 possessions, we turned just two of the 5. 2 more of those 5 to 2 touchdowns. We win that game, and it would have been close with the way we played the game. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? A simple red zone efficiency type of thing, man. With this squad, we be all right.
I tell you this, what I saw is that y'all guys miss Zeke and y'all miss another tight end. That's what y'all missing. Y'all missing a big boy running back and then a reliable target down there. That's your tight end. Because those are the reliable things that y'all have for the last number of years. And especially in the beginning of the year, like Zeke will always be eating. I hated that. Zeke will always be.
You're gonna
will
see
be
it this week. He's going back there this week.
Oh, I'm going. Yeah. I'm going to be rooting for Zeke this week.
He gonna do it have a little nut ass first down, but he ain't gonna be eating too much. He ain't gonna be eating too much. They
I
see
wish
him
the Salvation Army gun was still there.
Yeah.
It's still too early for that one.
Still jumping that, but no, but those are the things I saw. I was like, yo, all right, they missing the tight end, a reliable target, and it also didn't help that like it was like you lost like 3 offensive linemen.
Yeah, they was down. Yeah, he's hurt. Yeah, a little injured. Yeah, but like
They
I said,
always
man,
get hurt now, though.
but like I said, but given all of that, we still could have won the game if you just. But to your point, Zeke had 12 red zone touchdowns last year, and Dalton Schultz had 5.
Mm-hmm.
So we're missing 17 red zone touchdowns from a season ago. So yes, to your point, we are missing a big boy running back and a reliable tight end target in the red zone as well.
Yeah, because Michael Gallup was the top receiver last week with 92 yards. That was crazy.
That was
you would think automatically it would be CeeDee Lamb or
of course.
Yeah, or Brandon Cooks.
Oh well.
Yeah, he still got to get in the fold.
Yeah.
Well, you know who didn't slow down at all? Miami. Oh my God.
Man, that was crazy.
They saying they definitely the next or maybe even a little bit better than the greatest show on turf, man. They saying they got something down there that they could blow the doors off of people, man. They just be out there playing pitch and catch like you're in the backyard.
Family. Mm-hmm. Every single one of them is fast. Every single one of them.
And they didn't even have Waddle.
Exactly.
The crazy part.
And you know what?
God.
But you know what I'm mad about though. With that game, man, I'm mad that they didn't get the record, or they didn't go for it.
Should have went for it. At that point, it was different.
Yeah, talking about. And did you like see when they showed the end of the game when it was like a minute left, it was 4th down and all that, and he could have kicked it, and then the announcer was like, "That is the right thing to do." You know, they're just gonna cry. 70 points later, that's the right thing to do.
All right.
I can't believe I'm like, what? And they had 70 when they had like 63 when it was like 8 minutes left. What are you talking about?
Right.
Why not go for the record? When the last time 70 points have been scored since how long ago?
So was it 1964 or something like that?
Yo, records are made to be broken, man. Go get that.
You're
already up 50. They're gonna be mad at you up 53.
Right.
He gonna be mad at you up 53. Is he gonna be mad that you up? You're already down 50. Are they gonna be mad that you're down 53?
Listen, I'm telling you flat out. I would have did it if I was the coach. I would have said,
he's a nut, man. That was. I seen him like, yo, he's a nut. Why you ain't go for the that was classy? Why'd you score 70 then, dummy?
Yeah.
When it was 50 something, you should have turned it off.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
He still had the starters in and everything.
Yeah, like most are still running 85 yards when you got 60 already. They did that on purpose though, yo. Because remember last year, Boy said Tua was gonna get benched. Sean Payton on one of the on the end. You remember Sean Payton was the analyst last year. He said, Boy Tua, he said in the future, next year, he's going to get benched. That kid, he's not a quarterback. Yeah.
He said,
he probably dreams about that guy now. He dreams about Tua. He probably like, babe, cancel the vacation to Hawaii. We're not going there. Screw that country. Screw it.
Looking at Peyton when he did the no-look pass.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yo, when he did that, I was like, yo, somebody need to be punched in the face. As soon as he went ahead and did that, I'm like, these dudes out there think they're playing basketball. My man, like, no look.
He did the Magic Johnson.
He gonna add a Euro step next week.
Oh yeah, right.
That shit.
Like you said, oh God,
And that
not
was
a 50,
considered
not a
a
60 or
TD
70 burger.
pass too, man.
Yeah, it makes no daggone. Anyway, so we have to look at Miami a little bit differently now because we wasn't expecting this type of proficient offense. But I tell you this, that O-line better keep Tua upright, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be that's pretty much obviously the Achilles heel. If he can't stay healthy or they go down, they're in trouble.
They're a whole different team. They're a whole different team, man. And as soon as they get any kind of adversity when it comes to like injuries, yeah, man, that's because I still like what. So we already have Waddle that already has like a minor injury. I think he practiced today, so he should be back. But still, he was already out of the game. Tariq is good to give you about 1 or 2 games out, or not have, or just flat out not be productive. So it all have to do with with injuries and how they turn out. But for right now, that Miami team looks scary, man.
I agree, man.
Look, any other like surprises or anything like that we want to go over about week 3? Those are the biggest shockers to me in week 3.
I mean, the Jags.
Oh yeah,
throw that in. The Jags. I mean, that was oof. You got Houston. I mean, you got the rookie quarterback coming in. D'Amico getting his first win. And, I think Tone was mentioning earlier when we were talking. I mean, Trevor Lawrence can't win against Houston. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe his girlfriend from Houston, and she said, "Babe, if you ever beat my city, you're not getting any of this kitty." I don't know, man. I don't know why this dude. Why can't he beat that team, man? Why? What's wrong, man? Houston ain't that damn good, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. But you know what I was shocked about, man, or what I was mad about, other than obviously my squad losing. Why was they so hyped that Taylor Swift was at the Kansas City Chiefs game, man?
I don't know.
Listen, they need to leave that alone, man. I don't even understand what's the whole.
I was so mad. I don't know why I was mad, because it's not like I don't like Taylor Swift or anything like that. I was just mad. I'm like, yo, I don't care that she's at the game, but y'all keep showing her.
Yeah.
Banging on us, yeah. So what? Then they want to talk about her fan, like how she was acting as a fan. People was like, I don't know, she was acting. What?
Like her dudes playing on the team, like I don't know.
Because Travis Kelce piping her little shaking head off. Now we got the worry about her in the booth because she's sitting next to Mama Kelce eating her chocolate chip cookies. I don't care. Yo, then I swear, man.
She got the killer Trav on her back already.
Yo, did you see the pic? She taking a picture with somebody. Her knees look like they like bruised up, right? So somebody was like, they said Trav putting her to work already.
He's like, my brother Jason taught me this move, the Philadelphia pretzel. Come here, girl.
He said, all you got to do is shake it off. Tell her, come here. Yo, I'm like, I don't care if she at the game, man. Like, you know how many celebrities be at games? Why are we so hyped that this boy is? I don't know, man. They made too much of a spectacle of that, man. And I'm like, yo.
What I got mad about was, because remember, they were talking about us getting Jonathan Taylor. So we would have had Taylor Swift with. They had Kelsey and Swift.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
Nah, it transitions to y'all.
It transitions instead of Jonathan Taylor. We don't get that Taylor Swift. We get the Swift and the Kelsey we already got. What the hell?
So y'all Y'all with the pop star too. Y'all with Kelsey and Swift
The
together.
pop star, yeah.
Oh,
It's
no
working though. Them lanes was like you could drive a freaking septic bus through them lanes that they were paving.
Yeah,
Shit,
I don't know.
any one of us could have ran through that shit.
Yeah, I don't know who on Tampa Bay D-line. Seemed like nobody was on that joint.
It was like the '95 when they had that shit shut down. Open, what?
Yeah, right.
Everything's open. Shit. Oh man.
But you know what? If as good of a game that Swift had against Tampa, like think about it, he had a better game against Minnesota.
Right.
That like that. Let's go to show like Tampa put him a little bit of a challenge, but yeah, we killed those.
Yeah,
boys.
but we also had Gainwell back, so they were mixing him in a little bit too. I think they just
I don't know why.
They like something
I don't know
with
why.
Gainwell. They like something with Gainwell.
Listen, I just don't understand. The feature back, bro, I'm looking at like 70, 60%. Like, bro, don't even. You just saw Penny there with his helmet.
Yeah, he like, why did I sign here? Why did I sign here?
He was melting out there.
But then what about even Boston Scott? Do he play?
He was hurt last week.
Oh, he was
all right.
Yeah,
but I don't even think he should get the ball, man. Put him back there. Although, because on this podcast, I was one of the big ones. Covey came through finally.
Crash test dummy Covey.
Yo, he came through with a couple runbacks. I'm like, all right, he must have heard the podcast. I'm screwed. I know you, and you were the one talking that shit. Oh, man.
Yo, we was like, I know together, we was all like, no, whoa, yes,
yeah.
go. You know, nobody was expecting that type of return from Covey at all.
Yeah.
That was a surprising thing too. All right, so look, Kev actually gave his opinion of his shocker for the week. He said, my biggest shocker, Zach Wilson is still in the NFL.
Yeah.
Or at least the starter, still the starter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's. I forgot I can do that.
Dude, they need to be on the horn and trying to get Phillip Rivers or somebody. It's better than I saw someone talking about
even Carson Wentz.
Yo, he called him.
Carson Wentz called the Jets?
Yeah, his representation called the Jets, and that's when they signed Simeon.
Wow.
Damn. Oh, so the Jets they signed Trevor Simeon?
Simeon Rice? Oh. Dude, they got Trevor.
Who was their backup? Who was their backup to Wilson?
He went to Miami. It was White before that.
No, I'm saying, but this year, it was somebody probably from the practice squad, probably that they just
better go get Flacco. Go get Flacco again. Give him a shot.
Why? And I'm all right. I don't want to. Obviously, we ain't gotta talk about this like deeply or whatever. But why every time a quarterback position obviously opens up, they keep calling his name, y'all? Why?
What Cap?
Why? Can we just let that? The reason why I say people should, or the league or whoever brings his name, let it go, is because
he already had a lawsuit settled with the NFL.
Right. That's one thing.
Like, bro, just keep it moving. Like,
right.
Why?
But the thing about it is, my thing is, who would give this dude a chance? He ain't played since when? 2017?
Yeah, before COVID.
So we talking about somebody who's 6 years removed from the game. Yes, he hasn't been playing, but he's getting old. He's older.
He's 35.
You think somebody's gonna give this dude a shot now? And his quarterbacks to the likes of what you just said, Joel, Phillip Rivers, Joe Flacco, who they would probably call before him.
I'd rather call Andrew Luck before I.
And you know he was at the game. He was
at the college game.
Yeah. But like bro, it's over, man. Stop. Please. But Cap, he be doing this. He's still doing it too.
family.
He coming out, yeah, I'm still ready. They seen tapes of me 3 years ago,
So,
and stop.
so he literally wrote them a letter. I read it on CNN. He wrote them, the Jets, a letter and
Yeah,
said it
J.
would be
Cole
a
put it up. J.
yeah,
Cole put it up.
it would be an honor to work with the New York Jets, or work with you, so I can be on the practice squad and get the team ready every week for the next opponent. I'm not. Well, of course, obviously, that's not quoted word for word, but that's pretty much what happened.
They say, man, they say that like around the league, man, you can get blackballed. You know what I mean? You could become like a distraction. Uh, and what he built, even though he did, what he did, obviously to me wasn't, egregious enough for him not to be in the
Right.
NFL anymore.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But dog, you doing that, man, and the way they viewed it, ain't no another team is not gonna give you a shot because of what's gonna come behind that.
Yeah.
And it sucks. It sucks. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that is the right thing, or we should be fine with that. But that's what it's gonna be, man. If a team was to ever to give him a deal, just like Ray Rice, never playing again. If a
Mm-hmm.
team would have gave that dude, any of them guys a deal, man, they would have been talked about, scrutinized. You'd have had people maybe saying that they wouldn't have supported y'all no more. You would have lost sponsorships. It's a business, man, and they will protect them assets at any cost. And if it's your career, it's your career. It's not their business, man. So, Cap, like he just need to let it go, man. It's never going to happen again, man. Ever.
Just like you said, you have fans that purchase season tickets to watch Aaron Rodgers and the Jets win. Now you bring in a whole other element of trying to sign Kaepernick and piss off people that, for whatever, however they viewed the whole Kaepernick situation, it could go left,
It
right,
was a lot of it
sideways,
was better.
however. It's not going to be a good thing. So it's like, and, to your point, like you hit the nail on the head again, like you got Carson Wentz, you got all these other guys, Joe Flacco, all these other guys that you would call, you don't even have them on your list to call. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right, right,
Uh,
right.
it, I don't know.
It's over,
He
man.
he
It's
he
just over.
he's doing it to himself by like holding on. Like, dude, just move on.
But my thing is, and then him holding on to me is making it seem as if they're still not giving him a chance. Like, no, it's
Right,
over, man. It's over.
right.
It's not so much they're not giving him a chance anymore. It's just over for him. He wouldn't come to me. I don't think he would come to no team and
I
and,
don't
and
think
take
it's
them to the
realistic,
playoffs.
honestly. It's not realistic, honestly.
He's
It's
not
not.
gonna come and take a team to the playoffs or anything like that. He can come light the league up. He's not gonna throw for 4,000 yards that Chicago never had. He's not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, no.
Listen, what I think he should do, honestly, like go work with some young quarterbacks and help them through their careers, like you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean, from high school into college, or work with some college quarterbacks. I don't know if he does that now. If he does, great. But I just think that ship has sailed, and you having any aspirations of coming back to an NFL team is just done. Like, I mean, no one's going to be willing to take that risk. So, and they shouldn't. Like you said, he's been so far removed from the league for so long. It's like you can come back and you think it's gonna be like a Rudy movie or something. Like, dude, it's not happening, man.
Yeah, then it's like
Yo,
you come back, and what if he don't have success when he come back?
Yeah,
You know,
they didn't put me in a position to succeed. It's their fault. I should have been playing this whole time. Like, you already see.
yo. All right.
right?
So my closest example of why he should really let it go would probably be Michael Vick, right?
Right.
So when Michael Vick went to jail and came out, he came out at the age of 27. So he was still 8 years younger than what Kaepernick is right now. And how long, even though the Eagles picked him up right away, he still wasn't Michael Vick until the very next year. You know what I mean?
And
Like
Michael Vick, which was a way better quarterback than Kaepernick.
absolutely. He
Right.
way more. He had way more skills and talent than what Kaepernick is. You know what I mean? But even with all that skill, talent, and everything that what made Michael Vick, it still took him a long time to get himself together and orchestrated to come back to be that guy. He's 35 years old, man. Like the granted, like today's my birthday. All right. So I know I can feel a difference between last year when I was 45 and me being 46. I can only imagine what it's like for him. The last time he played, he was 20 something years old, and now he's 35. You know, so yeah, like y'all said, he needed to go ahead and just let that thing go. But anyway, go ahead, moving on. So let's go over our week 3 prediction records that we have. This don't look favorable for me, guys, because I try to outsmart y'all, and I end up losing badly. So, Tone, you went 4-0. Kev, are you still there? You went 4-0. Joel, 4-0. Larry, I tried to overthink it. I thought Cincinnati wasn't going to be ready, and I was hoping that the Rams would have did something, and I lost. So 3-1 was my record for last week. So here we go. Here's the predictions for this week. I'm gonna go ahead. I got my pen. I have my paper. Kev, if you're watching, I'm going to write everything down. I don't want to hear no more smoke from you. All right, here we go. First game, Detroit versus Green Bay at home. Kev has Detroit.
Who's home? You said who's home?
Green Bay.
Oh, is that Lambeau?
Yep. Mr. Love.
Yeah, coming off of a nice little comeback win. They should have some momentum still
That
left
was
in that building.
That was fraudulent. That was a fraudulent win. Because if Carr never got hurt, they would have never stopped scoring.
Yeah, I mean, they did put in Crab League.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
He's on W's.
I love Jameis Winston. I love that dude. I love that dude. He is such a bum, but I love that dude.
Yeah. I can't even do the W right.
He is did you see him? Yo, did you ever see his workout? His workout tape, yo? Was that serious?
Yeah.
No, he dude is a clown, man. He's funny, man. Maybe because he make me laugh, yo. But boy, it's funny, man.
So
hilarious.
Anyway.
But oh man, I'm gonna go Detroit. Dang, I don't want to, but I'm gonna go Detroit.
All right, Joel, what do you think?
Ooh.
Damn, I don't want to, man. Green Bay gonna win. Watch. Fuck.
I'm going Detroit as well. What's up with Aaron Jones? He's still not right?
I don't think he's right, and I'm still questioning Watson too.
Oh yeah.
I'm going. I can't go against Detroit, man. They just got. I mean, nah. I'm cool.
All right, so you going Detroit?
Yeah, it's still early in the game. It's no snow involved. Nah.
I'm going Green Bay. Watson is playing officially this week. And Watson we trust. All right, so next game. Oh, this is a doozy. Miami versus the Bills at home. Brother.
That's gonna be a good one. That should be a good one. It should be a good one, man. It should be a good one. I'm gonna go with the Dolphins.
I have to go with the Dolphins.
Same here. We're going all.
I already see Josh Allen trying to be. Let's go.
Yup.
No, it's not happening.
We gonna score 40. That's still 30 less than them, but let's go. Like, no,
Go
get out of
Bills
here,
Mafia.
He gonna throw all these interceptions. Get out of here, man. Josh, he lost me that money, man. Fuck him.
Jeez.
That running game looks crazy. They're gonna take the ball right out of Josh Allen's hand. Yeah, see what you can do on the bench.
All right, the next one's gonna be pretty easy.
Who got what? Cav got? You got the Dolphins.
He has Miami. It's Miami all the way across.
All right.
All the way across. Next week, next game, Kansas City versus the Jets.
Damn. Benny and the Jets. No, we're gonna go with the Chiefs.
KC, man.
Wait, that's Sunday night?
Yep.
But you know, obviously that game was scheduled, and Rodgers. Now, what the NFL should start doing, man, they should start flexing games, man.
Absolutely.
They should start flexing
because that would have been a perfect flex with the Bills in Miami.
Exactly.
God, yes.
Sunday night, that would have been. Oof.
Especially after last week. Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. We everybody would definitely want to see that game. Matter of fact, what time is that game? Is that game at 1:00?
1:00.
That's corny. Get out of here, man. That's whack. They couldn't even make it a prime time.
And that's the best game next week. Like, there's no other games that I see. Like, I'm looking at that intrigue me to I
NFL,
have to watch that.
Let's write something to the NFL, dog. Y'all need to start flexing games, man.
Dude, these games are horrible. Even the Monday night game is horrible. Next week is a bad. Is Seattle and the Giants.
That's our last one, right? That's the last one, right?
Yep.
Seattle and the Giants.
Yep.
I'm taking Seattle.
Oh man, what we doing Monday night, man? We not watching football. What we doing? Is baseball do the playoffs start? Baseball playoffs start, man. What we doing, man?
Yeah.
Let's film on Monday night, man. Let's go. Occupy my time with something so I ain't gotta watch that game, man.
That's gonna be bad.
But we gotta choose a winner, right?
I got Seattle.
Where that's at? Where that game at?
It's in Jersey. I'm sorry, New York.
You know what's dumb as hell too? They got Jets playing at home, which is the same stadium, Sunday night, and then Monday night they got the Giants playing.
So the field gonna be all beat up.
That shit is retarded.
Well, they did that when we opened up against them. We opened up against them, and then we opened up against them Sunday night, and then the Jets opened up against them Monday night. When whatchamacallit got hurt. They did it already.
That's how he got hurt.
Field all messed up.
Right. And then they was also, they made a big deal, because they were saying that the Diggs family obviously just stayed in town because they watched Trey play Sunday night and then watched Stephen on Monday night. So I think that was the first time I think the mom was able to be at both of their like home openers. Season openers. My bad, both of their season openers because it was same city, same stadium. So I thought that was pretty cool, obviously for their family. Yeah. But
I'm waiting for your answer.
I don't know why I'm gonna do this. But Danny gonna have the best game this season right here. They gonna beat Seattle.
The G man.
Danny Dimes.
Wow.
Yeah, he gonna leave the pennies at home. He gonna leave the Danny pennies at home. He gonna bring the dime sack this time.
He gonna be Danny Nichols this week, man. Danny Nichols.
I mean, I'm praying for it. I gotta come back, man. My record stinks, man. So I need an upset, man.
Look, I'm with you too. That's the reason why I picked Green Bay. I need to come back. So all right, so Detroit versus Green Bay. Tone, Kev, Joel, y'all got Detroit. I got Green Bay. Miami versus the Bills. We all pick Miami. KC versus the Jets. We all pick KC. And then on Monday night, the scorcher game. Tone, you're the only one that picked the G-Men. All the rest of us picked Seattle Seahawks. There we go. That's our predictions. We're going to have a complete edition of all of our records next week. We can go ahead and go over that officially so we can actually see exactly where we're at after 4 weeks of the NFL schedule. Look, and then let's touch our fantasy teams next week. That every player of mine is hurt. Everybody is hurt.
If y'all want a victory, and you got the right name for your team. If y'all want a victory, go knock on Larry's door and say, listen, man, you got any more of them fantasy teams? I'm trying to get a victory.
I gotta change my name, man. Because the name of my team is I don't know. It's Hurt Again.
Yeah,
it hurts again. Yeah, that's exactly what my team is. Everybody hurt again.
Listen,
I know it. It hurts when I pee.
You know what's crazy? I knew what Larry was meaning, when he made the name of the team. But I think you really named your team because that's what everybody is. They are hurt again, man. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry.
I was like, hold on. I said, nobody going to pick Nick Chubb? Nobody going to grab Nick Chubb? Oh, that's an easy pickup for me. Nick Chubb. Welcome to the team. I was all hyped. Nick Chubb, welcome to the squad, baby.
And then you should have picked Tony Pollard right underneath Tony.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna write Nick Chubb, man, and I'm gonna tell Nick Chubb he got hurt because of this dude named Larry Marshall. I'm gonna snitch on you, man. I'm like, yo, everybody who he drafted got hurt, and you were the first one. Yo, he kept saying your name. He couldn't believe we passed on you. Hey, Larry, I'm snitching. I'm telling Chubb, and he gonna be mad at you, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yo, hold on. I'm sitting here thinking. Hold on. Didn't I pick? I think I did.
What, Taylor? You got Taylor and Cup.
Yep. And then I pick Aaron Rodgers later.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm gonna call A-Rod.
All the Jets fans thank Larry Marshall.
Yo, hey Larry, what's up,
man? That's what you said.
Hey Els, come on, dog. You got 5 people that you didn't draft that I got hurt, man. You got a Hex over there. What you got? He got an Aaron Rodgers doll over there. Yo, what's going on, man?
I don't.
How everybody you draft get hurt, man?
Everybody. I'm saying all right, well, I can't get lucky with everybody.
Dog, you got unlucky with everybody.
Family. I'm just waiting for Jonathan Taylor. I'm like, that's going to be a good pickup for me later on. I got Jonathan Taylor. He's going to come back with a vengeance. My man
he drafted people that's getting hurt, and if they not hurt, they just don't want to play. He got healthy people that don't even want to play. Yo, Hey, Els, man. Yo, that's a bad joint for you, man.
Yeah. I think I'm going to have to change my name to go to something else. That's the only thing I can think of. Oh, God. Okay. So, all right, before we go ahead and close out, Joel, I'm going to go ahead and put this on you. I got one thing to go ahead and pop up. I just want your initial reaction as soon as I show. You ready?
Yes, sir. Oh, it's Red October, baby. Let's go. The Phillies made it. 2 years in a row, we in the playoffs. Let's go. You already know what's happening. You got Trey Turner. Ever since that standing ovation, you already know what he's been doing. We got Bryce Harper, obviously. We got the Schwarbaum to keep going out of the Citizens Bank, and everything's going. The songs is going. I don't really like the damn song, but hey, it's working. So don't change it. But the team is hot, man. I mean, obviously, you already know with the Phillies how well they've been playing, and they're a problem, man. I mean, you got all the teams that are gonna be in the playoffs don't want to face that team specifically because of the fans and the stadium, and they really have a true home field advantage when it comes to baseball. When any team comes in here to play us, because I mean the place be rocking, and you already know the boys are in that mode, and they got one goal, and that's to get the World Series and bring it back to Philadelphia. So let's go,
family. This is the one team. Like how many starters did they have in that lineup that hit for over 20 home runs?
man.
They're
I
like
mean,
five.
right, and you had
And what's so
Bryce
crazy,
out
man?
part of the year too. I mean, he would have had a lot more. But
That too, and then let's not forget, man, we even still missing Reese, man. Like
right,
Yeah.
and he might come back too. They were talking about.
what?
Yeah,
Come on, man.
depending.
Come on, man. Like I said,
So
man,
you
I see
got
y'all
that.
down Broad Street, man.
You got Alvarado starting to turn it up, and coming out the bullpen doing his thing. I mean, all the stars are aligning for him. I mean, they got the swag. That's the main thing. I feel like with baseball teams, you just got to get in, and the hottest team is gonna just take it and run with it. Obviously,
Yeah.
case in point, last year that was us, and we made it there. We didn't close the deal, but I mean, everyone's starting to come into their own stride. Last year, the player that was like in the biggest slump was actually, to me, the most valuable player on the team for this year was Nick Castellanos. He's
Yes.
the one that carried the team. Last year, we were like, damn, why did we trade for this guy? He's horrible. We were thinking about trading him, getting rid of him during the offseason, and he's the one that kind of held the team together during our worst time of the year. So I'm looking forward to it. I mean, me personally, like I can't. It's too many damn games. I can't watch and get emotionally invested in the games during the season. But this time is the time you watch baseball, and that's what makes
Yes,
you a
sir.
baseball fan, man.
Yes,
So
sir.
I'm excited. So
There we go.
Hey,
That's
listen, man. I was at World Series Game 4, man. Um, the
rocking.
atmosphere was crazy, man. Craziest atmosphere I've ever been around or been in. Um, I'm trying to see that again, man. Trying to feel that again. Pause. You know what I mean? And with a victory this time, obviously, you know what I'm saying. With a victory this time, man, because Bryce deserved it, man. Obviously the rest of the guys, everybody on the squad, deserve it, man. But for what Bryce has, brought to the city, man, I think he's he feeling that Philly energy, man. He one of us. So man, I just want him to hoist that trophy, man. And like I said, us down in Broad Street, man, celebrating, man. So I can't wait, man. I can't wait for this joint to start.
He hit a home run today, the go-ahead home run in a game that they really didn't need to win after celebrating last night. Extra innings, clinch, playoff spot game. They were all, man. I mean, they still managed to win today, 7-6. So I mean,
Right.
everything's going right at the right time for them. I mean, it'll be great. Like just the way the season will end if they ended up winning the World Series with the up and down season Bryce had being hurt,
Mm-hmm.
where that team that they went and got his guy Trey Turner. Trey Turner started doing his thing, and I mean I'm hype about it honestly. Like I can't wait. So
it's look
it's
as
here. October's coming.
October
Yeah.
baseball is
Sunday, baby.
amazing.
Yep.
October baseball is amazing, man. And no, like when you see that sea of red all the way around the whole entire stadium, that red and white, and everybody just, oh my God, this you can feel it from the TV. So I can only imagine what it's like when you was there, Tone. So that's crazy, man. Yeah. So right back at it. So in other words, we got to continue to talk some fills as we keep on going. Man, what an exciting year for everything. Except for a basketball, that's going to be scary. But we talk about that when we come up. All right, let's go ahead and close out. Tone, go ahead and hit us with what you got to talk about, man.
Hey man, y'all know it, man. Each and every show, man, each and every week, man, I'm just gonna keep beating it in y'all head, man. Laugh the pain away. It's my comedy show, man, that I produce. This is a little venue we got in Manayunk. We have 3 poets, 3 comedians. So it's a poetically infused comedy show, man. Good talent that comes across from the city. They come from Baltimore, Washington, even as far as Virginia. Um, just trying to do something, man. Producing these shows, man. Rubbing shoulders with these comedians, man. Meeting various different people, man. It's been great. So just follow me on Instagram, tone_the_promoter. Ticket link is in the bio. They $10. Well, they $15 this week. They $10 when I first start selling them. Come out support, man. Like I said, have a good time, man. It's free wine down there. Good atmosphere. Crowds decent. Nice neighborhood. Come out and laugh with me. And like I said, listen to some of these poets, man. Poets be fired, man. It had me thinking, Ray, had me in my bag trying to write something, man. But it's definitely a good thing, man. Good look, man. I just ask for the support. That's all.
You got it. I always appreciate a good show, man. It's like I said, it's always a good time. Just make sure you check out Tone the Promoter on IG. All the information is all right there. To go ahead and show support, man. We need to all support each other and everything that we do. So, Tone, that's always a good thing. Joel, it's on you, bro. You got to unmute yourself, though, bro.
Oh, sorry about that. I just didn't want to. I'm still a little under the weather. I didn't want to keep hacking over the while you was recording. But no, just thank you guys. Just thank you guys for supporting us, tuning in every week, and please give us feedback on what you guys think and what we could do better, and what you guys disagree with. Is all good. But thank you guys for everything, and just Larry, happy birthday, bro. I know it was your big day.
Appreciate that, bro. No,
Yeah, man. Yeah, happy birthday, bro.
Appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Man.
Thank you so much. It's good to not look like you're getting older, but it's definitely feel it. So definitely appreciate the birthday wishes from y'all guys, my brothers, from everybody that's watching, my brothers and sisters that's on the web. So I appreciate everybody's birthday wishes that I got from all over the place. So hey, look, another year for me to keep on doing something else. You know what I mean? You got to keep on moving. So we're going to keep on bringing this content to y'all guys. Once again, we want to thank y'all so much for joining in, for being part of the conversation, because that's all we can ask for. Just be part of the conversation. And as long as we keep on bringing this content, keep on liking, keep on subscribing, keep on doing all those things that you're supposed to do, we appreciate y'all guys so much. Guys, be easy, y'all.
We be back next week too. Belichick in trouble, boy.